Hey man, when I say we stepping into the future right now,
Temperature normal.
is this the new world order?
Temperature normal.
What's going on with this, bruh?
Temperature normal.
It used to be a person right here doing this. Now it's a machine. Now let's not get this twisted. It's never good to see your baby on the record. It's never good to see your money maker on the record, but we got to figure it out. And it could have been a lot worse. So sometimes you just got to count your blessings. Sometimes you got to know when to say, all right, now, I see you, folk. You took care of me. It could have been a lot worse. A lot worse. But everything should go as planned. I got a great weekend planned. We finna have fun with the homies. I ain't finna let this stress me. We finna do what we do. My truck done did good all year long. Y'all know a lot of crazy stuff been going on 2020. So it's just my time. It's my time. I'll take this lick. I'll take this. We gonna bounce back all this. Like it ain't nothing. So it's some minor. It could have been some major. It's just some regular minor wear and tear, screw some bolts, and we back. Order pieces, screw some bolts. It ain't no electrical, ain't no oil, ain't no juice, none of that. So we'll be right back. And I already was planning on having this. I delivered my load right on point, so we good, folks. We good. All right, y'all. So both of these things are potent, but now let's get back into the trucker lounge. I need to call this guy. My bad, bro, for not calling you. My man, they want to come on with two trucks in the trailer. I should have. I've been having a lot going on, man. I was on a fishing trip. Truck broke down. Just getting back in town. I'm trying to run people down to pay them. Last thing you want to do as a black man, not pay people on time. Cause they're gonna swear you trying to run off with the bag. So I've been chasing folks down, doing that kind of stuff. And I just been having fun, man, and looking for different kind of things to go in the house. I'm trying to. It's a small house, but I'm trying to make it with a bang, like a little small firecracker that got a big power to it. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to make it have a bang. But it's funny, man. Since Snyder closed the doors on recruiting, I don't do videos as much anymore. Like I wanted to do videos just for content, but it's just hard. Like for some of the people that I see that really have big trucker channels, I think they really live this life, or they really more dedicated to this life. Like I do trucking just for the revenue and for the freedom. Like some of my goals was to be able to spend $100 a day, still pay my bills, and still save money. I do that now. Um, Another goal was to be able to write off as much as I could, so the government won't take a lot of money from me. I figured that out through trucking. I do that now. Like this year, I got so many receipts. Like my receipts are this thick already, and we just halfway through the year. Um, Another thing I want to do, I want to wake up. Like I want to get a full night's rest. When I work with Coca Cola and McLean and other companies, I would have big bags up under my eyes because I was always like working. Like I could never really get enough sleep. I was always trying to rush and sleep in 4 hours, 5 hours, maybe 7 hours this night, but next night 5 hours, sometimes 3 hours. Like because you coming home, you trying to do stuff, and you trying to go to work. And even when I was running, like a long time ago, I used to run outlaw running with two law books, and we were running legal. And I had bags up under my eyes. I mean, one time I went to sleep in my front seat, and I had my truck still on. So when I woke up, I'm thinking I'm driving down the highway, and I pulled up right behind another truck. So I'm smashing on the brakes, dog. Smashing on the brake. I'm thinking I'm about to run. Like I'm thinking I'm tailgating somebody. I'm about to run into the back of them. And I thought I had dozed off and woke up. So I'm hitting the brakes so hard. And mind you, my truck is on. Cause I fell asleep with the truck on. I think it was cold, like in the wintertime. But the bell start ringing for your brakes. You know, your brakes get so low, past 60 um, PS, um, whatever it is, the pressure. uh, the bell started ringing. So when the bell started ringing, I was like, "Why is my bell ringing? Like, what the heck? What's going on? Like, if my brakes are low, that means I shouldn't even be driving." And that's when I kind of start snapping out of it. Like, okay, bro, you asleep, and I couldn't even really laugh because I was so tired. I just rolled. I turned my truck off and rolled over and got back in the bunk. But I'm trying to tell y'all, truck driving changed my life, and I wish I still could recruit. I mean, I can. And my man, like I got 2 phone calls from people calling and let me know, man, thank you. Thank you for telling me about Schneider. Thank you for helping me come on over here and do my thing. So the only thing about that is I still want to do it. I still want to help people. But I still got to be about my bread. So I really don't know how. I ain't good at charging folks. I ain't good at that. So I don't know how much to charge people and the payment method. A lot of people don't like to pay. A lot of dudes gonna be out here just getting their truck, just trying to figure it out. It's already stressful enough. So me trying to charge somebody, that ain't good for my soul. So I just say, well, I'm just focused on my life instead of trying to help other folks right now. Focus on helping me and now find some money somewhere else. So that's why I really kind of stopped pumping videos like I used to, because I was helping, but I was also recruiting. And since Snyder stopped the recruiting, if y'all ain't finna pay me for the recruit, I'm not. I'm not recruiting. I'm not doing it. Um, but my truck broke down, and I found a way to get everything done. Like my truck broke down right in front of Procter and Gamble, like right where the spot where they tell you to slide your tandem. I tried to put my truck in gear, and my yoke and stuff broke. Maybe I didn't put my truck all the way in gear correctly. Maybe I was like around the edge, or maybe it was just time for it to break. I don't know. But I ended up getting saved. A lot of stuff could have went wrong. A lot of stuff went right. Uh, so I was able to deliver my load, so I didn't have to pay that $300 referral fee. I mean not referral fee, relay fee. Um, and when I dropped my trailer, the yard dog was able to come pick my trailer up. So I made it on time, dropped my trailer, and then the guy told me back to Snyder. So by him telling me back to Snyder, just Bob's here, he didn't have to charge me for towing the truck and the trailer. That's like double the money. So I saved money on that. And I could have went to the TA, but TA was saying they ain't really like dealing with transmissions. So I know some of these guys that have these trucks that run around roadside service. Some of these guys are vets. They've been in the game for a long time, so they know how to do a lot of stuff that TA techs don't know how to do, because some of them guys straight out of school, or a year or two out of school. So these guys, they had their own truck that stepped out and got their own like van riding around helping people roadside service. Most of these guys have done a lot of work so they can get stuff um, fixed on the side of the road. And I ended up calling a bunch of people. It was hard for me to get somebody, but I finally got a Russian guy. He came out. Me and him had a bad English language barrier, but it worked out. The first guy I started driving with was a Russian guy, and we had a language barrier, but we made it work. And so, man, Buddy, we made it work. It took Buddy a long time. His tools was breaking, but he was fair. He took an hour off the time because his tools was breaking, and he went and got the parts. He did what he had to do. I paid him over the phone. I had to go on a fishing trip, so I left my truck with this guy inside of Schneider. See, there was another benefit of being with Schneider. I was able to leave my truck at Schneider in a safe zone. So a lot of people, they like getting your own authority and doing your own thing. That's good until you need Schneider for stuff. Like I was able to get my parts from Schneider that was on site, so it helped me out a lot. So I was able to get my parts there, leave my truck there while I went on vacation, and but I was able to fix my truck there. One of the parts was wrong that Schneider gave me. It didn't fit, so they took the part back. Like, and the guy knew me when I came back in. When I got back there, I was there on that Monday. And the guy, he was there that Friday when I was leaving, and we kind of know each other. And I was joking around with him about, oh man, the man here now. Like I was just playing. You always kind of have fun with people to keep a good little relationship with them. But he saw me on Monday. He was like, "Hey man, I'm gonna return that part for you because I knew it was the wrong size." All this happened when I was going on a fishing trip. So they worked it out, returned the part, and because I'm cool with the guy, I talk to him every now and then. He remembered me, and he was like, "Okay, I'm gonna take care of that dude. I know him." So I'm just try to be good, man. Try to be a good dude. I started that day off going the wrong way. I drove like an hour the wrong direction. I had to drive an hour back in the right direction. I was like, man, I lost 2 hours because I wasn't paying attention. Um, but I ended up breaking down right at the right place. If this didn't happen, I probably would have broke down somewhere else. Now it would have cost me more money because I had a trailer hooked to me. A lot of stuff could have changed where I would have had to pay a lot more money. My next load could have been late, so it worked out just perfect. But this your man T Peach, man. I want to holler at y'all because I haven't been dropping videos like I should. But y'all be easy. Leave questions, comments. I will answer y'all questions for the next video. All right, man. I'm gone. Out.